Hi everybody, Acrylic here, and today I'm here with a fun French tip manicure. I just used white to show the contrast of the white and black. You can use any color instead of white, and you can use any color instead of black. The white is polish and the black is paint. And if you guys want to see how I did this, please stay tuned. Things you will need: your base coat, top coat, French tip color of choice, and paint or polish of your color of your choice for the outline. You will also need a orange stick for mistakes if you're using paint, and a striping brush. If you don't have a striping brush and you happen to have one of these, these nail art pens can also be used for the out. To start off, I'm just going to take white polish and brush it on the tips. It doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to cover up the fine line with another color. You just want it kind of even. And instead of a curve, you kind of want to make it straight. I mean, you can do a curve if you want, but this one. Okay, so let that dry before the next step. So for the next step, I'm going to be using paint. So I'm going to be using this striping brush, which it doesn't want to focus on. And I have the bottom of this cup that I've already used the inside, so I'm just using it again. So try not to waste too much. And dragging the striping tool through it. If you have too much on it, as you can see, you can wipe it off on the side. And then I start off whatever side you're comfortable on. I lie it down, and then you can roll your hand so you can kind of get a straighter line. And then you can always come back on the other side with the tip of the brush. And then just go around the edge of your nails. Go over it again. Make it a little thicker. And then I did both side edges first. And because I'm using paint, I'm really not concerned about it getting on my skin. And then the top, I'm going to do the same way as I did the middle stripe. Lay it down and just curve my finger. And then fill in this gap. It can take a while to get used to using a striping tool. I'm still not 100% used to it, but it is a pretty neat tool to have. So I'm going to try to do one a little bit more up close, so hopefully you can get what I'm doing. Again, laying it down and then twisting my nail. So I didn't cover the whole gap of the white, so I'm just going to try to do just a little bit more to cover that up. I got most of it. There's a tiny little detail you can see way up close, but since most people don't look at my nails, or most people's nails up that close, I'm not too concerned. So coming down on this side, curving, and then when you get to the straight, you can kind of just lie it down and go. So do another little bit over that since it's not so opaque. Well, it's a little thicker than I want it to be, but I'll try to fix that with a Q-tip to let it dry first. So now the other side. That one worked out a little better. Just add a little bit more paint there to make it more opaque. Now to the tip. Sorry. Now to the tip, lay it down, roll your hand. So cover up any white that's still left. That one's a little crooked, but not going to bother me too much. If it bothers you, since it's paint, you can just wipe it off and start over. I'm really liking this. So when that all completely dries, I'll show you what I mean by coming back with a toothpick to fix it. So now that, sorry, this is kind of hard to turn. Now that this paint is dry, I have an orange stick here, but you can use a Q-tip. Try not to use metal. And you can just, oh, you know what? This is easier when you have a top coat on. Oh, nope, can't do that over that. I should have put a top coat on over my base coat. So when you're using paint, I'm pretty sure I said this in my blood drip tutorial, but if you haven't seen that one, when you're using paint and you want to be able to correct it by scraping off the polish, you need to put a bottom coat. If you're gonna, like this one, what I should have done is I should have done my base coat, the white polish, then a top coat, then did the black paint, and then did another top coat, because as I just showed you, I can't scrape it off with just the base coat on. But if you see my blood drip nail art tutorial using vinyls, I show you how easy it is. And sorry, just trying to get this off. All this paint will come off with water, just washing your hands. But since I can't correct that one, so I'm gonna let the rest of the paint dry and do a top coat. And this week we are going to do another trial on a less expensive top coat. So I'm going to use this Sally Hansen Insta-dri. I like the colored polishes, and those do dry really fast. We'll see how fast this one, or how well this one lasts up to the more expensive ones. So just like always, if you're using paint, you want a generous coat of clear coat on. And if you think you have a little bit, I don't, but you can always just wipe it off before you put the brush back in your bottle. But you want to do this, especially with paint, with the few amount of strokes as possible. That helps prevent from dragging the paint and messing up your nail art. See, like I did right there, I got paint. It wasn't dry enough, I guess. I got paint on my polish brush. And then I dragged it along that nail. Alright guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try it. If you do, I would love to see it. You can tag me on my Instagram to show me. And I think this is fun, and it was pretty quick. The only wait time is to let your whatever color you choose for your French tip to dry. So I'm liking it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy seeing nail art videos and like to see a new one every week, I will have one out for you every Friday. If you would like to see more of those, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Have a great day.